Oh, welcome to Kalypsia. Just setting up my chat in case anyone wants to ask me questions. Morning.
How goes the portioning?
I think we're probably about done here.
Thankfully, these pots are big enough to finish up the entirety of the batches.
Yes. Still have to worry about getting more of the ingredients, of course.
I will handle that.
I'm sure Hinodi can help now that they're back on their feet, or on their way anyway.
That's what I need to talk with the Empress about.
Mm.
Every other ingredient is easy to get. The aloo is something that Menin-sama is going to have to negotiate with the spirit realm.
Yes. I was as glad as I am that, your home has been taken care of. I'm worried about my own as well.
And it really depends on if this strain has reached Kashin as well, or if the one in Kashin is still one of the old strains.
This is true.
If it's the old one, the supplies she gave them should be sufficient for now.
I guess we'll find out. I recommend carrying a little bit of the cure on you just in case you encounter someone who hasn't taken it yet.
I always keep a few in my pouch.
Just
glad that I'm no longer infected.
Yes.
No.
So am I.
That one's still a bit of a problem. Alright. If you see any of the people from the Jane Motor, ask them how the situation in Hinode has been. How the infected are doing.
I will.
I still need to discuss with the Empress about the whole situation as well.
Mm-hmm.
Having to deal with the one umbrella is not ideal.
Mm.
The Toffee is running
take cleansing, you know? It's gonna be a long project. I don't even know if it's
Good morning.
it's theoretically
Morning.
possible, but
Hello.
hopefully. Hello, morning.
Look at that!
Man,
No, look at
It's
that.
all, like orange and
No,
red.
but look down!
Pretty colors.
Oh my god, you have a bug! There's a
I
bug
have a
right
what?
there!
A bug?
You have a bug!
Get
There's a
it off me
bug!
then.
There's a
Get it off me.
spider! There's a
Bug,
spider! Are you
really?
afraid of
No.
spiders?
Not,
Yeah,
not particularly.
You should be afraid of spiders.
I do not
I'm
do
not that
conspiracy
big, right? So you need to look down.
be afraid of spiders.
Yeah, I don't know. If maybe you are, you know?
Okay.
Is there actually a spider on me?
Yeah, I'm right there.
Can
You
you
need
guide
to
my
look-
hand to the spider?
No. No. They're right there. Look down.
What is she? Look around?
I think he
Look down.
wants him to look at the horrible spider on his chest so that he can smack him.
Spider on my chest? I guess not.
You looked at. I got you.
You almost shoved your finger into
Oh,
his
dear.
nose.
Ew.
It is deeply
Get
unhygienic.
it away from me.
Ew. If you're a booger.
Finders keepers.
You're a booger. Ew. Ew. Hello.
Hello.
Oh. Hello.
Good morning.
Someone behind me.
There's people.
Oh dear.
No, she's always energetic.
Yes.
Very.
Obviously, I take it that everyone here is from the Kalypsia.
Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, it seems so. Morning.
Morning,
Perfect,
Audrey,
because-
and morning, Finch, and
Perfect, because it's at least perfect that I can at least do this here. I am
Sorry.
Yua Kazuya, and I just wanted to say on behalf of the Kazuya family, thank you very much for doing everything that you've done, and for getting the cure, and just being able to save everyone in Hino Day.
Shit. No need to bow your head if you're a big name.
Yes, you do. It's, I mean, it's not. But yes, I just. It's just since the cure has been going around, I've been at least just stepped out of the palace now, just to be able to just check in on on the citizens and at least just give my thanks. And just if I don't know how long you all are staying here for, but if any of you need like anything or such, the Kazuya family will be more than happy to at least provide if needed.
Actually,
Of course. I'm happy to hear that.
so
Very kind.
there was something I wanted to discuss if you have time.
Of course.
I'm one of the alchemists who worked on the cure. But
Oh.
I have something
So-
that I would like you to check out.
my concern is that the strain of blackburn that
If you'll excuse
hit other
me,
portions of
lady.
the world may be the same as the one here, in which case we may need more of the ingredient from the spirit realm. So if that is the case, our hope would be that Hinode could help us acquire more of it by negotiating with the spirit realm. You know, as glad as I am that Hinode is on in the mend, I'm concerned about my own home of Kashin as well.
Of course. Yes, we should be able to at least look into like communicate, like at least negotiating with the spirit realm and getting more of like what's needed for the cure. That shouldn't at least be a problem.
That would be excellent. Thank you.
Of course, and thank you again.
sure nothing.
I'm glad to be of service.
Oh, wait, what did you say? Sorry.
Glad to be of service.
Yeah. Then, thank you again. Yeah, I will not keep. I will not keep all of you. I am going to thank those two over there, and then just go about the rest of my business. You have a wonderful day.
You as well.
Had you once before, haven't I?
Well, it wouldn't take that long to fly, but it's still quicker to discuss it.
Found us.
Me.
Oh my goodness, you're
Well,
tall.
first of all, snow.
Yes, I think it's the heels.
You know. No, unrelated. It's fine. Sorry, go on.
You have like Eric said, Eric says all of those.
No, I was just still disturbed about nice.
Yes, it's nice to meet you both.
I'm just gonna stay away from the market.
I mean, what do you two do on the Kalypsia?
Right. You're right.
No, not killer.
Yeah.
Kira.
Sorry, I was just got nerves and
No.
We do.
I don't think you're
they're
unfounded in
well-founded.
being,
Yeah.
and I don't think your feelings are well founded when it comes to feeling a bit
He has a past,
over,
you know. Everyone has a
world's
past.
largest black markets.
So we don't, I don't know, I don't know what I do on the cliff.
Well, there's no other way for us to get home. Unless we take the long way. Like you said.
And I
So.
become,
Listen, as long as you're passing through, it will be fine. Just scream really loudly. We do have an agreement that no one was supposed to mess with us. Well, we're there. It's like we're not supposed to mess with them.
I suppose you could be friends with your boss.
no,
Bonus.
I'm not gonna do
That is
that.
well, I don't want to be your boss.
I mean, well,
I wanna be
fair.
your
I
friend,
mean, it's up to
you
you.
know?
We do technically have an agreement where they.
We have to work on that.
I guess. Yeah.
No screaming, but he is right when he does say that we do have the agreement.
You don't
So
have to
they shouldn't
have
do
a boss.
anything
You're
to us
free now.
personally.
Not that I break
We'll
personally
go
their
down.
too much stock into it. But, you know.
We're working on it. Yeah, you know, he was a dog, and you know, I helped him and freed him, and,
Very smart.
and now he's here.
Good morning.
Morning.
But yeah, we had some questions, Mia. So I was telling Finch about yesterday, right, with the whole ritual and the stuff. And like all of these animals kept showing up. So we were like, you know, where are they coming from, right? You know, why are they here? You know, what's up with all of these animals? Like a lot of bears. You know, I know bears are not, you know, they're not like a group. They're a pack of animals, right? And yet all these bears are here. So we were thinking, are they like smart diseases? Is that a thing? Like a disease that would somehow understand that we're trying to cure it? Or like, I mean, it's a lot of levels of like intelligence to be able to tell through a portal existence that we are trying to find a cure for it, right? But like,
Are we considering that the Ether Bane are simply controlling the animals that they have then infected with the Blackbird?
yeah,
They'd
but like,
probably
why?
be susceptible to
But
something like that.
the
That doesn't.
You know which direction I can go clothes shopping, by the way? I want to get out of the work outfit.
I think it's just
Oh, thank you.
into this portal we were opening up.
well, again,
Oh,
I guess makes sense, right?
we
And there are a
were
lot of animals around, you know.
we were warned about aggressive animals before we ever went to the shrine. So there is that.
This is part of why it was important that people stop going out there.
Yeah. But I didn't. Oh, speaking of, by the way, did you ever figure out yet what happened, or?
Nothing concretely.
Yeah, well. At least, you know, I don't think we're in danger of having to make a portal anytime soon, but, you know.
Well,
Have you been
there
having
are
any
a
other
few possible.
strange effects still?
Nothing worsening.
Okay, good.
I need to go catch the kitsune, but, you know.
On.
Have fun.
But no, we were just
curious if the Blackburn could, you know, I guess. From what I know, it just makes creatures more aggressive. But we were wondering if there was anything behind that aggression, per se.
I don't think that I have any reason, based on the information that I have available, to assume that the disease would increase the intelligence of the creatures and not have similar impacts on the people who were afflicted.
If I had to take a random guess, thinking that there was a reason why they attacked us that was related to them having Blackburn, it would be something along the lines of, because that was a display of magical power and Blackburn affects magical abilities within creatures, that somehow it drew them to that. Because they only showed up once we began the ritual.
That was my same theory.
But that's just a
It
guess.
could also
That's
be that someone hid bait in the rafters that morning.
true. Very true.
I mean, never attribute.
There's a plentiful amount of reasons that it could be.
There are relatively straightforward and mundane reasons for this, other than sophisticated magical intrigue.
Well, we did encounter quite a few of much more mythical means, griffins and all that. So, most likely it might have been the host opening up the portal, Blackburn.
I believe that Maylin mentioned that at least some of those creatures were... Someone mentioned, I believe it was Maylin, that several of those creatures are just somewhat common here compared to other places. But my subtler acts of sabotage we already have some evidence for, so...
Are you okay?
Do we?
Are you okay?
She's wearing glasses and trying to take them off.
I might ask more about that sabotage later, then, in that case. Do we know if it's
Yeah, that's the first I've heard of
internal
that.
or external? Yeah, that's the first I've heard of it, too, honestly. That's why I'm curious about it.
I'll try and take them off.
I'm... The ritual was interrupted.
That I heard,
That
yes.
was not a result of the ritual itself. There was an external factor.
Oh, well, at least we know that much. That's good.
See.
Oh, you know, I was thinking, you know, I said that Ether thing never showed up, but what if they, like, had one of their invisible people and they show facial? You know, maybe that would have caused some sort of, like, issue?
Honestly, I'm more surprised that they didn't show up. Seeing as how they seem to have gone wherever we go.
Yeah.
Did the group that went through the portal encounter them? I didn't actually hear.
I don't know, I never asked.
No idea. I haven't asked any of them.
Interesting.
In what sense?
What's fine.
Are you alright?
Jay is wearing glasses and she tugs at it, but it doesn't move.
Oh, nice new glasses. No?
No.
I mean, I guess you could have chosen a different color for your eyes, but...
Yeah.
Oh.
Personally, I feel like Frey must have worked for her. She doesn't seem like the type who needs that.
Did somebody
I'm sorry.
give you these?
Well, not really give, but...
waffle!
Where did they come from?
Very full.
Somewhere I shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Are they?
Where were you?
Are they magical?
I'm not gonna puke.
Like a,
Yeah.
do
I'm not gonna puke.
do you want help removing them?
Yes, please.
I have the ability to break magical effects, so.
Whoa! Like, what sort of level?
Or these glasses, similar to the whole meow.
It depends. I've broken hexes before.
I
but
assume that
it's-
they're...
You can give it a try.
It
You
could
think
not
it's
be
a
particular-
hex?
You
Hang
wouldn't
on.
It wouldn't
no,
require
that's
a
not what I'm
hex
saying.
to
I just.
do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Check.
Maybe they were designed to not be able to fall off easily, but they did a too good of a job.
Anyway, we.
Oh, yeah, maybe they have, like, a particular place you gotta, like, touch them to...
If we could find, just an open area, I can.
Are these
I
hexed
can
on her?
help you.
Are you attempting to look?
I mean, I will use my
We're all trying to figure it.
my magical analysis to try to figure it out.
So Bucket, for you rolled a 1, so you're gonna be blind for 5 minutes. And you're using, what are you using to check?
My spell that lets me analyze magic.
Okay, so you do detect faint traces along like the edges of these glasses that are connected to the sides of her head, that there are like traces of magic. As to what kind of magic, you can't really tell.
Okay. Inconclusive. Either way, we can try to break the effect. But we'll need an open area, not surrounded by people, I suppose.
That doesn't sound like alright.
Yeah.
Even just over there, it's fine.
Just don't look at you anymore, Kate. Just don't look at you anymore. My goodness, you're blind and...
Sorry.
That's a good thing, you know? It means your soul is radiant.
That's... okay.
I don't think so, because right now I can't really see in colour.
Okay.
Congratulations,
Right over this way.
pair of evil glasses.
I found evil glasses.
Who gave them to you?
Talk later.
This counts as privacy.
We don't really need privacy, just a little bit of space. It's
Oh, alright.
yeah, just in case something goes wrong. But here, bear with me.
It's a lot of space.
Right.
Yes.
As this is being
What the hell?
Don't step in, Toffee. It's doing magic things.
You're going to notice that instead
What?
of having this to be black and white, everything is now very saturated.
I don't want to touch it.
Oh, it didn't work.
What is happening? Glasses.
You okay?
Are you able to take them off?
Like, all the colours are going funny now. What is happening?
All right. Maybe it's not working properly. Here, let me.
Yeah, do it again. Maybe we can at least get to a place where like she can have some normal vision and like just get used to the glasses, you know?
Well,
I'm good, thanks.
I mean, if you want some time to
I'm gonna keep my
recover,
eyes shut because I don't like looking at all that.
do you want me to try again?
Yeah.
All right.
If you can. What?
You said looking at all that.
I don't know what's happening.
The glasses, they're making colours go all weird.
Like in what
Oh,
way?
it's the color now. Hey, that's good. That's progress, Johan.
First of all, it was like everything was black and white, but now it's like everything's like really saturated.
Okay. So, this time, with a 13, you are actually able to get the glasses off your face. They fall right off.
Oh. The glasses are just gonna fall on the ground. That worked.
All right.
Second time's the charm. Oh.
Don't have to deal with
Thank you.
whatever
You're welcome.
those things are. I'm not touching that.
Razor up leg, smash glasses.
Wait, what the hell? Maybe
I
I
was
wanted
gonna
to
say,
see
what if you need a new pair, but...
I see.
I'm not taking
You know, they had
magically
that
weird
important, valuable
glasses.
information.
That was
Right?
probably going to blind me whenever I
Do you mind
use
if-
How did they do
no
that?
thanks.
Retain the frames.
If you can put it back together.
It was a joke, anyway. It's a joke, Snow.
Is that a laugh?
Sorry.
Yes, it was a laugh. Am I not allowed to laugh?
No, you are. Just...
should have told them, you know.
Something? I don't know.
No, you're perfectly fine.
What?
Finch.
So someone else can go blind?
You've been alright, though?
It might have been able to provide insights in how better to deal with similar things in the future. Is the...
Yes.
What exactly?
Yeah.
Knowledge is always valuable.
Oh.
Hey, that's your thing.
It's fine. It
curious.
is yours to smash.
Does your thing like disrupt things or does it destroy things? Because you said magic things, right?
Yes.
Is it like a disrupting thing or like a...
Ideally, without a dramatic release of energy, but that's not always the
I
case.
guess what I mean is, if I had something magical right here, would it like temporarily stop working or would it never work again?
Yeah, it's
depends on
greatest look,
the
but
circumstances.
hey, I look cool.
So some things might be too powerful to stop completely, but all I can do is try. So.
Been able to do quite a few
Okay,
things.
I see.
How are the glasses?
But,
Did you get them off?
Yeah, there's like smashed glass on the floor now.
I don't have that many tattoos.
Oh.
Good. You killed them.
Yeah.
Let this be a lesson. If you know something's magical, which I assume you knew it was magical, before you put them on, do not wear them unless you are certain it is not evil.
Tattoos.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Magic is neither evil nor not.
Yes,
It's
this is
more I
clearly
should have
no
probably
villain tag.
expected it.
Mhm.
Mayhaps.
Just as you progress your mastery.
Sorry, everybody. For
You gotta be careful with the magic is evil thing, because maybe people will start to think that you're,
I mean, ultimately, just be more careful in the future. That could have done much worse than merely render your vision obscured for a while.
Yeah. Sorry.
Everything okay?
You don't need to apologize.
I do wonder what the purpose of them are, though. Why
That's
did
kind of
you
what I'm
make something
wondering.
so useless?
Why are you avoiding eye contact?
I
Probably
mean,
made it for a joke.
could be.
Perhaps.
Oh, okay. So was the whole glasses thing solved then?
Yeah.
They're gone, broken.
Perhaps someone should clean up the shards before someone who does not wear shoes steps on them.
Like Holly?
Take on the remains.
Okay.
Ah, good, thank you.
That's good. Okay.
Sorry.
It's fine.
It's
I'm more
fine.
just concerned about whoever gave you those.
Found them.
Where?
Did you find them during that private conversation?
No. But, just before the conversation, kind of.
Ah, I see.
I see.
Okay, see, it's private then. I'll drop it then. It's fine, it's fine.
Just if there's anything else that might cause someone else issues, let me know. I'll help as best I can.
Will do. Yep. I'm just gonna...
I'm going to go about my morning.
Fine with me. I'm probably gonna check on how everyone else is doing over by the editor.
Sure. How are you feeling? You look rather beat up.
Well, you know, Spirit Realm is a lot more intense than I thought it would be, but
So it would seem. Did you encounter Ether being
alive.
out there, by any chance?
no, we didn't see them, but apparently they were there.
That's concerning.
We found a spirit affiliated with them.
Right.
Called himself Desmond, but probably wasn't his real name. He's the one that took my eye, I guess.
I do have information about Ether, Ben. But the Empress is busy right now, so I will give her a report later.
Right.
Yeah, we got the flower.
Yes, thank
We
you.
did it.
You helped a lot of people. You should be proud.
Don't you start complimenting me now, okay? Just doing what was right.
Yeah, so deserves to be said.
Well, if you continue to do what is right, you should be prepared to be complimented more.
Yeah, I know.
Excuse me, I cannot remember your name, but I was told that you might know if someone has my katana.
I wouldn't. We only found you yesterday. After that, nothing really.
I was told that I had the katana when I was brought in.
I don't remember who escorted you back. And I
Sorry
don't
for
know what you were up
disturbing
to
you.
yesterday. You're It's unfortunate what happens to people who lose their owner. Treated like pretty much less than sewage.
Yeah. Very unfortunate.
Well, I'm probably gonna wander around a little bit more.
Alright.
I'm tired.
Take care of yourself.
That actually sounds like a good idea. I've been standing here all morning. Hello. Good landing.
Thank you. And that you escaped that armor too, you know, it looked real heavy.
I intend to wander around. I've been standing here all
Maybe
morning.
stand on this side with you.
And this kid showed up, saying, "Oh, well, yeah, we can do anything for you." And then I went and negotiated for like
Yeah, I know, I
trading
saw.
rights and buy the ability to buy bulk goods. And then it was like,
I'm sorry to hear it.
if I carry a border, what am I gonna tell him? Go, you know, I'll take the left to the right portal, and then you'll be at the Kalypsia. Yeah, so I can't really do that. So I ended up buying,
Can't really
like,
do that. Sadly,
much
not unless
expensive.
we
sword.
Not unless we have an official stop here.
Oh, is it either been over there?
Yeah.
No. Well, some guy working with Etherbane called himself Desmond.
Oh.
Probably wasn't his real name.
What
He's
was he
on
like?
that. Well, apparently he had something to do with that butterfly that Toffee was roaming around with. Because that bush saying butterfly kind of turned into a big bug and started attacking us.
Oh, so that's what that was. Yeah, we killed him.
Yeah.
He's dead.
The butterfly or the person?
No, the person. Wait, which were they both, apparently.
Both, I think. It's a bit hazy. The end of the mission got really hectic.
Good morning, Maeve.
Yes, hello.
Oh, hello, Maeve.
Oh, good morning, Johan. So
Oh, good morning.
Doing alright, Holly?
Sorry.
You doing okay?
Just your shadow. Or so it would be if they were in like a giant building hiding your shadow.
I think it's also like everywhere, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're new.
Yeah, when does it become a collective shadow, you know? Is it our shadow right now, or is it like...
Thanks.
What?
Our shadow?
Yeah,
You mean
no.
no shade?
No. Shades are different from shadows.
That happened during the whole.
In that shadows are shades that have been horrifically tortured for thousands of years.
Is that just for people? I thought, is it also not like, is this...
I don't know.
I actually
Probably
don't know.
just for
I have
people.
no fucking clue.
Yeah, no, just for people. But I wasn't counting the building, to be fair. You know.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably not want to deal with that. Make sure to take care of yourself.
Mark too. Appreciate it.
Sadly, might need to cut back on the alcohol.
Hey, bud.
Fuck it, you know?
It's a throat injury. You might have to. Though we could probably
You'll numb the
grab some of
pain.
We could probably actually. It might actually. You're right. It
Trust
might.
me, I'm in medical.
Or make it worse. You're in medical? Medical what, huh?
I've been the work for the fucking medical part of the Kalypsia.
Leaving
soon. Pick up some liquor before we go and just
No,
take
doctor.
Just get an armband.
No. I have one. Like a banger.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's more of a book. Yeah.
We okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Everyone else who works, you know, for the medical area should get the these, you know?
You know, maybe that's not a bad
They
idea.
should match the
Everyone should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll find something.
I mean, it shouldn't be too expensive either, because like it's not real gold, so you know it works out.
I was trying to find those crazy the tall lady. I'm
I'm not gonna answer that. It's not.
That's the right answer, to be fair.
Yeah.
Say not answering it is worse than answering it.
Yeah, I realized.
I'm fine.
And also, you know, it wouldn't really serve its purpose. And like, I'm not gonna carry my gold around so it can be stolen, you know what I mean?
That might be why you received.
It's safely buried in the Kalypsia somewhere.
I was about to make a comment about your gun, but then I remember we had chopped it off earlier, so I did see that. Was it your gun? Did you have a gun?
Did I what?
Whose gun did I shoot? Was it you or was it...
No, it was mine. Yeah, it was mine.
Big bird.
I see.
Oh, that is a big bird.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a big bird.
The one that fucking attacked me in the middle of the
Isn't that the bird that was overlooking
Yeah, I
us
remember
from the
that.
hot springs?
Yeah.
I think that one died.
Oh.
Oh, that's true. It died horrifically.
That's a really fat bird. Don't say that out loud. I'm like getting stalked by another griffin.
Okay, to be fair, that bird literally attacked me and it could have had Blackburn.
Okay, wait,
Like-
no, that bird attacked.
Okay, it could have Blackbird, to be fair. Yeah.
The Kalypsia as a whole kind of does
Whoa.
have
I'm fucking skip! What the fuck is it?
It's behind you.
Oh dear.
Oh, there you go.
Off it goes.
He's with these. Johan, do I have Blackburn?
Check your pockets. Check your pockets.
Do I have Blackburn?
I mean, it's a little.
I have. It's
a little early to tell. You just got whacked by a bird.
Something about you that birds
I just
dislike.
think it was violent against you.
At least we have the
I had a
cure.
feeling that was gonna happen.
Yeah, we have the fucking cure. If I see that little shit again, this is why there's a war on birds.
I mean, no, I just had that look in its eye.
What you mean, it wasn't?
What's that supposed to mean, huh?
Even if the cure is
I've been attacked with 2 out of 2, actually like 4 out of 4 birds I've seen here. The 2 big fuckers and 2 crows outside.
Yeah, but the crows had Blackburn, you know, it's not their
They
fault.
have Blackburn too! It's the run off to the ether to infect some other victim.
No, it definitely ran off. It definitely didn't have Blackburn. Your
Could have been
Blackburn
like-
just didn't like you personally.
That can't be true.
Yeah.
Look at me.
We haven't defeated them.
Do you think he just doesn't like birds and he's just
We've done.
all birds sense that anger towards them?
I have no issue with birds! The fucking birds here talk, everything is Blackburn!
No, birds talk to each other. If you're mean to a bird, they will talk.
Okay, well that bird was, like, first of all, that bird wasn't talking to anyone because it's in the fucking ocean, I think is where we threw it.
Well, he saw its brethren get killed by.
Well, he should learn the fucking lesson from his brother and not to attack, you know.
No. If there's something birds don't do, is learn their lesson.
No?
No.
How the fuck does this thing even fly?
Birds fly in the towers.
No. Well, it ran away. It probably didn't fly.
Could hunt it
Compare me
down.
to a
And this
regular
before it
bird.
gets into something worse.
No, speaking of birds, yeah, look at that. You better watch out.
That's a bird.
You know?
Yep.
If it. Yeah, again, let's be clear. This quail could have black.
Yeah, it's coming for you. It's coming for you. It's coming for you.
It's literally just flying around normally.
It's a crow.
It's flying
Okay,
around
crow,
normally.
sorry.
Sure hope that's a
Oh,
normal
well, here it
bird.
comes. Watch out. Just better watch out.
Daku, are you
Want
just
to go
like
for him,
attracting
is it?
birds?
It's coming for you,
Look,
Daku.
I swear to God.
Attracting violence against the
Please, I
birds.
beg of you. Go for someone else.
I don't know. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, it's violence.
Okay, it's not.
Saw you up in burn for sure.
I need to go get one
If
of
we
those
see a
fucking
swarm of
cures.
birds coming this way, we just move away from Daku
Yeah,
then.
maybe your reputation among birds is just very low, Daku.
Yeah, do you owe any birds
I
money?
think the birds should fucking. Look, if a swarm of birds come, first of all, I trust you to fucking protect me, because at that point it's like they hit on me. Alright? You know? Yeah, see? I'll agree.
Yeah.
So, like, if it becomes an aerial, like, warfare game, I need help. You know, no, I don't got anything for that.
You're the one who pissed off the birds, and I don't know if
I
want
didn't
to
do
piss off
shit.
the
Who would
birds.
ever go to war against just like birds? Like just
Yeah, it's gonna miss them.
Daku.
And you don't mess with birds, okay?
Like
everyone
I
knows
feel like
that.
only people who are weird would. Like just really.
I'm gonna remember this, you little shits. No, but the birds are a fucking psycho.
Yeah, you probably have Blackburn to be fair.
No, I probably do.
Have you
Do I get like a cure in advance, or do they like feed it to you as you get symptoms, or?
Here, I have one on me. I can give it to you, and then if you don't use it, then give it to someone else who does have blackberry.
Maybe like they spread the.
Amazing, thank you.
There's something on me
Like,
that
drink
just
it,
really
or-
attracted to
Yes,
me.
you drink
Yeah,
it.
that's a good
I mean, I am.
You shiny
I mean.
like jewelry and
Oh, I don't like
gold,
get it from.
No,
Okay, look over there,
listen,
though.
Daku. Okay, well, it's less shiny than yours, okay? Because you have dirty old
it's
brass.
more. But it's
Okay.
more.
Maybe they feel intimidated by
It's
their
shiny.
wings.
Oh, that could be like an alpha.
Listen,
an
Daku,
alpha
I think Finch
species.
had a great idea. You know, maybe you should feed some birds. So what I'm thinking is, you take me to dinner, and I'll have a chat with the birds, okay?
There you go.
Oh, you put in a good word for me?
Exactly.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
Free dinner's always nice. No, but seriously, if I do get attacked by another bird, like I'm putting an order out. You know, like I'm. You know what the Sato did with the snoodles? I'll go full psycho.
Oh dear.
No,
We're
I would
always
never.
traveling in the air. That's.
Or maybe that's what it is. Maybe they
And we're
identified
technically
you
in a
with, like,
dome,
violet.
so there's no birds that can come in from the outside.
Hello.
Sorry to surprise you. Don't mean to come on your blind side. Are you all right?
I am beaten, I am broken, and I do not remember anything from the past 5 years. My sensei's katana is gone, my bow is gone. I'm in immeasurable pain, and I'm dirty.
I see. Well, is there some way I could help? And we could at least get you cleaned up. If you're in pain, I can make something for that.
I do not even know you. But I suppose you are yet another person that already knows me.
We never really had a conversation, but
Forgive
you were
my curtness.
somewhat friends with friends of mine, so... But it doesn't matter. I'm an alchemist by trade. I try to help people when I can, regardless of if I know them.
If I do not wish to impose upon your nature.
Not at all. It's here. Take this. It's just a painkiller. If you need anything more severe, let me know, and I can give you a healing potion.
As for getting clean, my options so far are the sea and runoff from the sewers.
I see.
Neither I think I conductive to an open eye socket and still fresh wounds on my gut.
I can see about getting water from the jade mortar.
Being dishonored here, there are few places that would readily allow me anything.
How about this? You come with me to the jade mortar. If anyone says anything, I'm one of the people that helped cure their people of Blackburn, so they owe me a favor.
No. That is kind of you, but Hinode does not take kindly. I do not wish to see you marked as I am, just for trying to help.
Well, at the very least, you can come back with us to the Shimmering Nothing. There, your reputation here won't mean anything.
I suppose I have nowhere else to go.
Yeah. And if you'd like, you can follow us to the Kalypsia afterwards, unless you find a home in the Shimmering Nothing.
What would the Kalypsia need a one-eyed, useless Ronin for?
Because you fought our enemies and were injured due to that. Honestly, if the Kalypsia didn't help you, it would be shameful, in my opinion.
I must have been quite the person for so many of you people from the Kalypsia to care about what I've done.
Well, haven't known you for long, but I mean, I'm sure you can understand the camaraderie from fighting the same enemy alongside someone else.
But I can. I do not know what I'm going to do. Does not help that this headache is still not going away, even with the painkillers. At least the pain of my back has ebbed.
Well, that's good at least. Anyhow, my name is Johan Demir. Pleasure to make your acquaintance once again.
I am Miyamoto. I suppose I am not Miyamoto Kazuya anymore. It is Miyamoto Johatsu, I suppose.
You seemed quite angry when Asato referred to you as that. Does that have some special meaning that I'm not aware of?
Johatsu means someone who has left their home. It means someone that has nothing to go back to. Calling a samurai that is a great disrespect.
Understood.
But whatever I did, it must be deserving.
I wish Nix were here. I think he might have a better idea what it is that was in your past that caused you so much trouble. Unfortunately, I don't know.
If only. What? No, yes. Forgive me as well. She's my sensei. Yokotaru Kazuya.
I see.
Forgive his cat manner.
I see. No need for apologies.
What were we talking about again?
Your past, and that Nix might know more about it when you see him next.
Which one is Nix?
Tall, has horns and a tail. He has a shade that follows him around. He hails from Tortuga. He looks like a seaman.
Thank you for the time and the concern.
You're welcome. And if there's some other way I can help, let me know. If I find other solutions to your problems, I'll let you know as well.
Arigato.
Take care of yourself.
And you were under
Noodles down there. If I did, I would have one as a pet. They are adorable.
Scalier.
That is very thought.
Johan.
Yes. Hello?
I don't know how to tie you in, sorry. I tried. I tried snoodles, I tried unicorn horns. Have you killed a unicorn lately?
I didn't kill a unicorn. One headbutted me, though.
There you go.
Yes, they tend to do that.
Sorry, what?
Headbutted by 3 to 4.
Never mind.
Yeah, no, yesterday, or
I think
the day
that's
before.
just you.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, no birds have attacked me.
So you don't mean none of you were attacked by crows yesterday at all?
No.
I saw crows, but they didn't really attack us so much as we murdered them on sight.
Yeah.
Oh, so I just didn't kill enough of them is what I'm hearing. I just didn't send the message.
I'm just saying, man.
Perhaps.
But tell about birds, man. They know about you.
Yeah, perhaps they see you as weak.
Yeah, maybe.
Easy target.
Yeah.
Hunt down a bird nest real quick and tip it over. Show them
It's
I'm
kind of
in
messed up,
business.
dude. Like, what did the bird children do to you? You know, that's like really messed up, dude. It's like a war crime.
If you steal one of their eggs, that is frowned upon.
Yeah.
Like recently?
Ever.
I mean,
I've heard some birds have very, very good memory.
I'm sure I did like cash it at some point.
Well, I've heard
It's
that
kind of like the other side of the world, so...
it's true, but I have heard birds
Perhaps they are
can
dedicated.
teach other birds to hate the same people they do.
I don't
Yeah.
believe that birds from Cashin, not the birds from Hinode, that I had a threat because I stole a
but maybe the birds from
Perhaps
Cashin.
there is a secret
but back on the
above-ground bird mafia dedicated to killing him.
Daku,
Or after you.
The birds from
You're
Cashin
being
told
watched.
the birds from Valinor and told the birds from Rivendell, who told the birds from Hinode. Everyone. Oh, there's a bird right now. Yeah, look at that.
they're waiting.
Oh, it's just it's sitting there. It's just watching.
It's just a bird. It's probably nothing. Unless it's a bunch of people.
That's how they get you.
Are you speaking from experience, or you just like?
You can cook it.
I've seen many creatures under the ocean. Some of them like to lie in wait until you are alone. Then they strike.
Doing all right.
That's true. Hello, Jay. Sorry, did I bother you by describing how I would eat a sheep whole?
Oh.
Yes.
My apologies. I was asked if I could eat a sheep whole. I said yes.
Okay. That's too big. No, there's no way. There's no way. No way.
How did you saying you would eat a sheep whole?
Don't forget,
I
the wool makes
I
them
would
look a
prefer
lot bigger
not
than
to. They don't look
That's
very
a good
appetizing.
point. Yeah.
Okay.
But I could. First you start with the head, that is the most dense part because of the skull. Yes. You crunch the head. Then you begin chewing more and more as it goes into your mouth.
I see.
Eventually you get the whole sheep in there.
I don't remember.
I was staring at the bird for a moment, just watching it, and then suddenly I tuned back into eating a sheep
No.
whole.
If it doesn't have
Wait,
enough
who
birds,
was it
we'll
that drowned the bird the other day?
What?
When we were in the hot spring, someone drowned one of the birds.
I think it was Daku.
Oh.
I think that was Daku.
Yes.
Oh, well then that's
He's
probably
angry.
exactly
Where did it go?
mystery solved.
I will not burn this.
It's gone.
Oh, it moved. It moved.
They're not here for us.
True. Yeah.
By a sheep hole, you mean the animal or the sheep like?
We should keep watching
Boat.
Daku. It'd be funny. We'll see.
Sheep.
Yeah, it would be
Like
pretty
the
funny.
animal. I would not eat a goat.
I've
They are not food.
listen.
Say,
That was
you
the
cannot
first thing
eat
that came to my
goats.
mind. So
Oh my god, are they really?
I did know a guy who had rather large tentacles who liked to attack ships, but that's because they kept littering.
okay,
Do not litter in the ocean. It is greatly frowned upon.
I won't.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'm gonna go see what they're all talking about. Enjoy sitting in her lap.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll leave you two alone. Hello. You enjoy yourselves.
It's the same.
Why do you say that?
Daku,
No, I want to do it.
Daku did something to birds.
I do not want to eat animal. It does not look very tasty, and also you need that.
Been
But
attacked by a roof.
also, you
Up there.
could you eat a whole
Big
pig?
fat fucker.
Absolutely.
I'm just
Probably
saying,
not
the
in like one
birds,
bite,
they're in-
but like
saying.
two.
What about
Depends on
you?
your definition of
Attacking me
bite.
back the
Because
other
if
day,
we're talking about
and
one
pushed it
bite,
off
I
me, and
describe it
fucking
as
died
like
immediately.
whole thing
Cut
getting
out
into your mouth
burn
without being
because
fully
I
chewed.
for no reason.
In that case,
And
I could
today
just
I've been
start
attacked
chewing,
again.
and then
Also
slowly
yesterday
use
I
my
attacked
teeth to
those
work
that
its way
had, like,
deeper and deeper into my mouth.
Why are you doing it like that? That was weird.
There's a lot of birds.
What?
Do it like this.
A lot of birds.
Yes. Imagine I have a pig here. I bite onto the head.
I mean, that's
and
how
my
you
teeth
eat,
keep
wouldn't it?
slowly working it more and more into my
Okay,
mouth.
but that's not one bite.
Predator.
That's not
Yeah.
one
You're
bite.
doing
I
this.
Yeah,
You're
that's
doing
multiple. Yeah, that's multiple banks. Yeah.
I don't know
The
if the
same as
argument
as
is
I grabbed it with my hands, opened my mouth, and slowly slid it into my mouth. I'm
It's
not
the
chewing it.
difference.
I am just
The
working it
difference
into there.
between eating it whole and one bite. Those are different things. That's eating it whole. That's not eating it in one bite.
Okay, clearly we need to get a pig to solve this. Does anyone have a pig?
I'm willing to spend money on this.
Are you going to spend money to buy a pig? An entire pig?
I will buy an entire pig carcass.
These people probably only have
Small
cured pigs.
You could get a small pig in you, but not like a
Yeah, well, you know,
Pigs are like the easiest
Hey, they
farm
start paying
animal.
for it. That's fair.
Well, yeah, but
They're
we
easier
had
than
Blackburn.
chickens.
We
yeah,
had Blackburn
Blackburn.
going around.
That's true, that's a fair point,
I
actually.
cannot eat one bite. Absolutely.
Wait, there
David,
is a
you're
giant
right.
piece of ham
Okay, a cow
in the market, but that's not. But he's saying like a whole pig, like an actual whole pig.
Yes, absolutely could not. Cows are too big. I would not do it.
Okay.
Round.
I'm
watching that.
Hmm?
I was going to.
The bird is back.
I see.
When they have access to this much shit.
Hello? Hmm.
My armor and sword get pretty banged up. It's my personal
So
squad.
that's the real reason that your work is so good.
Yeah. Can't necessarily be walking around.
Are you okay? How rocky are you? You feel rocky?
They're a rock. I don't. They don't breathe.
You're funny.
Huh? Jesus.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
My throat hurts.
What?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sounds like it
You
would.
gargled that stone. I was gonna say something else that was lewd, but I was not gonna say it.
Oh.
That is definitely the biggest thing I put in my mouth in a long
I'm not
time.
gonna say it. Oh hi! No. He's friendly. Hi.
Where the
Hi
fuck
there.
did a wolf come from?
Hi. Yeah.
I was just been wandering through town.
Yeah.
I think
You
that's
remember
what
the
that
other day?
song in
You
Monkey
remember
the
the
Other
other
dear.
day? We were like praying and all.
That's why
Yeah.
yeah, same.
Yeah, we were.
Where'd Open go?
I'm getting rid of this.
I'm getting away from this. I think,
Goodbye,
Oh
Fred.
dear.
You have my sincerest apologies.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Well,
How are you feeling, Little?
great. Real great.
I see.
I mean, that was really disgusting, but yeah, I'm great.
No, sorry, I missed whatever it is that happened.
He ate a rock and then spit
Oh.
it out
I see. Yeah.
all over. Really gross.
Have you made any progress on the enhancing the duplicated artifacts from the ritual the other day?
I mean, like unicorn ribs?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. There was only one rune slot left on them, so I was able to put the power rune to enhance them and make them stronger. I gave them to Elfay yesterday.
Good, I'm glad.
Yeah. Thankfully, they had one rune slot.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I couldn't do anything.
Understood. Well, thank you for doing what you could.
Of course. I'm the Kalypsia's greatest runesmith, so.
I could fly.
Yeah.
And greatest smith in general.
Right.
Kalypsia.
That's not fair.
Hmm.
Do you want to
Actually,
No, you know what? You're
would you mind taking on a commission?
throwing up, so I'm not going to do that.
Sure, yeah. I don't have too many of those.
It's not for me exactly, and it's not something which I would needs to be runically enhanced. But the are you familiar with Yohatsu, who's been fought with us in the spirit realm?
Who?
It's the Crow Man who lost his eye.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. I think I called him Birdman while I was suffering from my concussion yesterday, and he corrected me and said his name was Miyamoto. Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
That guy. Yes. Well, he's missing his bow and his. I think he called it a katana. It's one of those Hinode swords. I was wondering if you'd be able to construct a replacement. I'd be willing to put forward funds for that.
I sure could. I haven't really worked with Hinode, from what I've heard, is a different smithing style for their blades, but so I'm not too familiar, but I can learn. I mean, that's how I became a gunsmith and a runesmith. So I'm sure it won't be too hard. It'll be my first, day in blade. I could totally do that. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Leto.
Yeah, any specifications you would like? The type of metal? No enchantments, no runes?
I mean, no, I don't know much about enchanting blades, but if you want to, if there's runes that would make it better, then, and the cost doesn't explode too terribly, I'd be willing to pay for them.
I would have to take a look. I think there are some runes I could use to make it sharpen itself, maybe clean itself.
All right.
I've been looking into making medical supplies that can clean themselves. So.
All right.
I could look into that. Shouldn't be. If I can do that, it wouldn't be too costly. They're pretty basic.
Excellent. So I get the sense that he's not the type of fellow that's going to easily accept this. So you probably won't be able to ask him about what he wants specifically. Otherwise, he might tell you to stop. But once it's made, it'll be easier to convince him. And that's what I think.
All right. And the bow. Anything specific about that?
What would make a good bow?
Their profession, I think they were ghost hunters or something like.
Something that simply adds power? Penetration?
I've never runically enchanted a bow, but
I have no idea, guys.
I could look.
Okay. I trust your judgment.
That one might be a little more difficult. I have to look.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, if I enchant, the material will change depending on enchantments. Blade's easier because they're usually made of metal.
Right.
But like, if you want a wooden bow, I won't be able to do much with that.
I understand. Use, what reasonable materials you can in whatever way is best.
Dog man, dog woman.
Right.
Sort of dog girl.
Yeah. I'll look into it. I'm currently making a blade for Maeve over there, so after I'm done with that.
All right. Thank you.
Of course.
You have such.
And once I look it over, I'll get back to you with price and everything.
Sure. Sure, we can come to an arrangement.
Do I have that?
Yeah.
Why is my thing there? What
Hmm.
did you?
Fuck.
Were you with part of the group that went to the spirit realm?
Holy crap.
No. No, I was
I can
not.
do that.
Oh. Good.
No, I stayed on defense. That was, I was not really interested in going to the spirit realm. Thought that was better suited for a lot of other people.
Mm.
Looks like you're possessed.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to fold yourself in half.
I might have gone, but I wanted
really
to help with the
magically
ritual to keep it
inclined.
open.
Yeah, I just wanted to help defend it.
Mhm.
I can't do it.
I helped set up the wooden walls the day prior and such.
Mm.
I did it almost though. Oh.
I'm not flexible.
Yeah, I wasn't keen to go into a spirit realm, so.
Yeah, well, it seems like it was quite dangerous.
Yeah, we shouldn't be.
I had thought that we would be attacked by Aetherbane,
Oh, we're
Mhm.
still doing it?
which
Okay, we're still
part of the
doing
wooden walls was
it. Ow. Ow.
defense against ranged attacks, but also defense against Opasia, in case,
Mm-hmm.
didn't want anybody in the ritual to get hit by Opasia.
Yes, of course.
But, well,
Yeah, feel it with your hips.
just a lot of wild animals. Blackburn.
Yes.
I'm surprised I didn't get Blackburn. Perfectly fine.
Well, if you do develop symptoms, then let me know. I'll get you some of the cure.
It was great.
I'll let you know, but I'm sure I'm fine. I feel great. I mean, sore, but great.
Oh,
Mm.
where?
Well, I'm glad.
I want the money. I did a good job.
Yeah, you
It was like floating wolf heads were the most annoying motherfuckers.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah, I got bitten once during the ritual. When I came through the portal.
should we make people eat rocks? Fred
Oh.
Jr.?
Already did that. You guys already accomplished that.
Though I came out of that better than most, as I was well protected by yourself and the others.
Yeah. I was doing fine for a long time. I mean, I stayed away from the bears and such.
Mm.
I mean,
know,
as
so
somebody
what
who,
now that happened, I'm glad we
a
took it.
gunslinger like myself, I don't really need to get up and close, but
Mm.
it's a bit difficult when a bear rushes you.
Yes,
I
no
love
doubt.
animals, and I make friends with a lot of it. The other day, I actually made a friend with an elephant. That was fun.
I'm just glad we had such
What is an
proficient warriors to defend us.
You don't know what an elephant? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an elephant going around
You're
here,
welcome.
and I
I
was
am
actually
quite
making
proficient
friends with him, and
in many
I called him
things.
Dumbo.
Yes, so it would seem.
Okay. Awesome. What is an elephant?
He's big and has big ears, and he has like.
Explosive diarrhea?
That seaside guy, I haven't seen him
No,
fight,
he
but he
looks like
actually
a penis
was
with
kind
a
of.
penis and just like a trunk.
I would not want to fight him.
No, he wields a very large blade. I saw him fight in the mountains.
And of course, Lord Faven, the bravest of everyone there, stood there and watched.
Well, not everyone has combat ability.
think it's a normal dog. Or a normal wolf.
If it was like you.
This is gonna start something. And surrounded
my.
by canines. This is gonna start something.
I'm not the howling.
I like how the one that isn't a canine is the one mimicking.
We discovered the other day
I
apparently
am
foxes
canine.
are part of the Canidae family.
Actually,
So-
I don't know why I
She is a
assumed that. I don't
canine.
know what you are, to be fair. Yeah. I just saw long ears and I thought,
You don't know what I am?
well, you're. I don't know.
How little.
What?
Rather rude.
That is so rude.
What is toffee the candy made out of?
I am
Water.
a
Yeah.
fox.
And like sugar.
Don't you see that?
Foxes are canines.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind.
Thought they were like foxes.
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
I'm a fox,
Sounds like
but
it.
they're in a
I don't even
canine
think there's
family,
water
which
in
I learned
caramel.
from TD.
So you're related?
We're related. He might be my brother. He might be my brother. She might be my sister.
You bought him.
What? No, he's my friend.
Even
We
out of
don't talk
context,
about that.
even if you had
Uh,
context,
okay.
it's still as bad as that sounds.
Yeah.
That one there's no. Yeah, that one's. That
We're
one's.
friends.
I just
missed out on
sometimes
that.
it comes back into my mind and I'm like, that's weird.
How am I? This is the third time now.
Oh,
I've come
I have
back
to
in
still
weird
talk to your
conversation.
girlfriend. That's
I'm
right.
confused about why there's this.
Why do you need to
worry.
talk to my girlfriend?
You missed a lot
Because
of other
I
stuff.
was gonna
You're
tell him
good.
that you are
Missed the whole
potentially flirting with
So,
other girls.
Dog.
I've talked to her about
Said
this.
no.
She said I asked her for permission.
You doing
and she
it
said
again?
I
Let's
could
hope.
flirt
Uh-huh.
with other
Uh-huh.
women.
Yeah, so I can still talk to her about it. Huh? Right?
Sure, sure.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
They're having
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
right now.
I'm
Okay.
gonna do it. I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna tell her that you're flirting with other women.
I
You're
am.
doing Tuffy.
I do that sometimes.
Huh?
At
That's
no point has
horrible.
he denied it.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Exactly.
Hello.
feeling better?
My insides are a bit hurt. It's okay.
You're really tall.
Did you just
Hopefully
step
you,
on my foot?
Recover
Oh.
soon.
Well, you have a foot?
Kind of too tall.
I'm gonna step on your
I mean, I'm
foot.
tall. You're
No. No. That would hurt.
Lado, you're honestly not that tall.
That
I
would hurt.
mean,
That would hurt.
I'm very
you're
tall.
taller
What-
than me,
No.
but I'm
No.
very small.
I am. It's true.
No.
I'm very tall.
I don't know. I mean,
Hold on,
dragonkin
wait,
are
what?
supposed to be pretty
I'm like a
big.
strong
My growth
5'8".
was just sort of stunted. Like if
No, man, you're kind of short.
You're short.
I'm short, and
Eric's
you're
is
like.
short.
You're like.
I'm
pretty
not.
Close.
I'm not though.
He's
I was
like
I was
normal
literally
size.
I was like one of the tallest people back home. So
You lived
your
with
home is
dwarves.
full of dwarves.
okay. The statement is still true. Or a dwarf? Well, they're freakishly tall.
Oh, wow, that's hurtful.
Normal.
I'm like normal tall. I'm a strong, like, you know.
No, you're
I'm
short.
like a good tall.
You're short.
We're measuring his height compared to other people.
Don't get closer to me.
Very quickly.
You introduced yourself by saying you kill people. I don't really like you getting closer to me. I'm gonna be
No,
real.
I'm pretty certain I'm shorter than Letter. Yeah.
Aren't we
Yeah,
like
but
the
he's
same
not
height?
much taller than you.
No, you got
Leto,
like 2
you're going
inches
on your
him.
tiptoes. You're going on your tiptoes, Leto. I see that.
He's also on his tiptoes.
Yeah, I don't think he can control it. He's like always floating.
Must be a
Maybe
Shibon
he
thing.
likes.
He's still like 2 inches taller.
No.
I'm pretty sure
Okay,
we're about the
but
same
I'm
height.
still tall.
Your
Regardless,
eyes,
I'm still tall
if you
though.
smushed your faces together, your eyes would
taller,
be in
I'm
his
sorry.
forehead.
Kiss.
What? No.
No. We may have been roommates, but no.
I honestly, I have no idea
oh
how
my.
I would feel about that. Well, we're not roommates anymore, but like,
We may have been roommates, but we're.
You know,
yeah, he's a
I always
bitch.
had the
He
feeling
left.
he'd like men.
Me too.
Now
You're
we
not
have 2
helping
empty
your
beds.
Yeah.
He's so little. and,
You do.
You know, he doesn't want to fly. Did you know that? He's afraid of heights. He's
I'm still
afraid of
tall.
heights.
Just because other people are taller than me doesn't mean
You're
I'm
not
not
tall.
tall.
You're not.
You're not tall.
You're not tall.
Congrats,
You're short.
You're stunted.
taller than some
Yeah, you're
people, but
stunted.
not a lot.
I'm taller than a lot of people, actually.
Uh huh.
You could fly.
Hold on, we're getting
You
a
know, if you
Daku to
fly,
check.
you can say
We're
that
getting a
you're
Daku for
taller than
scale.
everyone else, but
I'm
you
not
don't
doing
wanna fly
that.
because you're,
That's not how
because
height
you're-
works.
Because you
Sure.
are afraid
Yeah,
of
Daku, you
heights.
got like a good inch or two on him, I think.
yeah, Doc.
Oh, yeah, you're
At
definitely
least.
taller.
That makes sense. He's afraid
Well,
of
I'm like
heights.
6'2",
That's why he
so you
doesn't
have to
wanna
be at
grow.
least 6 foot, right?
That's so true. You choose.
Yeah,
when
on a
and
good
when-
day, I'm
when
6
you
foot,
do
man.
and don't.
Okay, Lotto.
I'm 6 foot on a good day.
I see.
Have a good day.
I'm like
How tall is Ethan
5'4",
compared
I
to you,
think.
Bill?
Wait,
Why are you so close to
I'm
me
wearing
again?
like I'm wearing like the pumps right now.
And you just stare at me with like this death stare. I feel like you're gonna kill me.
so tall.
He might.
That's what the extra,
He might kill you.
You shouldn't joke like that, because he'll actually listen to you. I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
joke like that, because he won't listen to me.
He will listen to you. You're his friend. Can I eat one of your feathers?
It's kind of fucked up.
I don't think you just asked someone that. That's
Why
like.
don't can I eat one of your feathers?
Huh?
Kira,
You already
if I
have
asked-
one.
Okay, Kira, if Toffee asked you to kill someone, would you kill them?
No.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit!
brought
You're
you
like,
is he nodding? Why is he nodding so
I brought
aggressively?
him for sex.
No,
it's
it's
his
his job.
feathers.
oh, it's a mesmer.
It's his job.
Is his job to nod? Huh?
Oh dear.
Oh, you did?
Smart ass.
Go stand next to him, Ethan.
Yeah, go stand next to me then.
Assassin?
Oh, they're about to
Yeah,
Ethan's
yeah, looks like
taller.
Ethan's
Yeah.
taller too.
Yeah, he-
Bodyguard.
Okay.
Bodyguard.
I don't know.
Leto just like really
what they
stanced
say.
up. He like really stretched
wait,
himself
you're
out
tall.
there.
This is very important to Leto.
Fancy shoes.
We don't need to say that.
Taller.
Obviously, that rock is higher than that tile, you know?
Just cause he's taller doesn't. I'm still tall.
I think
No,
he
you're
You know what I
should
think
kiss.
it? You know what I think it is, Leto? I think it's the weighted shoes
way
because
he's
we've all been getting
Leto?
pulled towards the sky more than you, so we've like gotten like
Good
more
point.
height on you.
Good point.
I think
Yeah, that's why
Kira
my
wants
hair
a
looks
kiss.
the way it is. I got caught in a cloud.
Why are you?
Oh, Alden, perfect.
I think
Alden,
he
can you
wants
stand
a
next to
kiss.
Leto? Can you stand
Yeah,
next to
sure.
Leto,
Leto
please?
real quick.
Okay. Yeah, I can. Yeah.
That's like half a head.
Why are you so close to me?
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah, he's got
like,
4
I don't-
inches, I'd say.
I don't roll that way, man. I'm not.
I don't know if I believe that, Len.
Hey, Leto, we found
I don't
another one
believe that.
taller than you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, man.
You're supposed to
You just
He sounded
go in my face. Well,
Just raised by dwarves? Is that
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's how that works.
That's true. I guess. Yeah.
Don't you know spending time
Subconsciously.
around dwarves like passively makes you smaller?
He's itching.
pressing his chest against the
Yeah, maybe look at it.
what are you doing? Are you like intimidating me?
At
What is
least
this?
I have like a valid excuse
No,
for
you're the
being
kiss.
smaller. Malnutrition does
He's
things to
does
your
not look
body.
like he wants a kiss. He looks like he wants to kill me.
No.
They both
He's
You might want a
friendly.
little of both.
This is not like a kiss-wanting face.
Maybe it's like really intense, you know. It's
Yeah,
like an
that's
intense
not his
face.
no, Toffee, that's not the normal. That's not his normal face. Maybe he looks a
Not
little
his normal
cranky.
face.
He looks a little
You're cranky?
crankier than
Are you
usual.
cranky? Are you crazy?
No, Leto.
Do you
Leto,
want-
I
you want
know it's
food?
really tempting, but you have a girlfriend. You
Come
need
here, come
to
here,
stop.
come.
It's not tempting. Frankly, I'm a little worried.
Let's not bring that up.
I don't know with you, man.
I don't swing that way.
Small.
What, tall?
Shut up.
Small, short. You can't even fly.
You're small.
can't
You're
even
small.
fly.
You're small.
Yeah,
You're
I am
small.
small. Yeah, I am
I'm
small.
tall.
Do you know what?
I'm very tall.
I own it. I'm small. Yeah.
Wait, is that why you,
know,
like?
If we're counting the ears, she's almost as tall as you.
That doesn't count.
Wait, is that why you like Eka? Does she make you feel tall?
Match the energy.
Like, that's part of her body. It should count in her height.
No,
you
those
know?
are no. It's the top of the head.
Like my horns.
It's the
too,
top.
you
Those
know?
don't count.
No, I don't know.
No, it's the
Count
top
my
of the
hair.
head. You gotta measure the top of it.
Hey, Leto,
I'm
how
taller
much
than
do
you.
your boots
How
make
much?
you taller, by
Sure.
the way?
They don't.
There's like a little bit of a heel to them.
You're wearing
There's like a
heels, Leto.
little
You're wearing
heel to
heels.
them.
You're wearing heels,
There's a
Leto.
little-
Those are
Barely.
heels.
It's like
Those are heels,
it's
Leto.
like it's like a good inch or two, you know.
I
That
feel
is
like
not
this is
2
bullying.
inches.
I feel like this is bullying,
like
guys.
half an
We're
inch
in
at
a
max.
circle. We're in a circle.
Oh yeah.
We're ready to jump in.
You guys should have seen when I gave him one of the floating pickles inside the alchemy shop.
Were those floating
Were you
pickles
afraid
in
of
the
heights?
alchemy shop? There's what? Pickles?
No, I'm not afraid.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
We
just
just
dangerous. It's dangerous to be high up. You could
So,
fall
okay,
and
okay.
smash your head open.
Okay, Leto. So if we go up on that statue, you won't be afraid of heights, right?
something really
I
funny?
won't be afraid of heights, but I have survival instincts, and I won't go up there.
Anything higher.
You won't go up there because you're afraid of heights.
No, because it's stupid. Why would you do that? You could fall and you could like break every bone in your body.
She's not scared about that. No, I don't.
Hello. You were trying to emasculate Leto by saying that he's small.
Easier to lug around than. I will make sure to leave whatever research notes I have on the research on the table. And yeah, it's kind of all the experiments I've done.
Make
so
what
far.
copy? Make what copies you feel are, well, in regards to it, and then just leave it at my desk. If I'm not there, I'm probably at my home, so I'll just leave it on the desk, and I'll see it eventually with one of the apprentices will, and they'll bring it to me.
That is all I needed. Just co-working on this project a lot easier.
Well, you that's trauma.
It was
That's
first for
not just
relocation.
rational.
Oh, I don't know exactly. On a flying ship.
Actually, that is true.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, we can make him aware. We can make him aware of that.
I think he knows. So, like, I think it needs to be, like, said that, like, I think most dwarves are afraid of heights to some degree. Yeah, it's
Oh, because they're so
Like,
low to the
but
ground.
they were like thinkers. Rock the and then fly into the sky. I think that's what Oh man. Wow. With Mako you guys are even more impressive. It's like wearing
We're so strong.
It's the physical prowess of wild
Hmm.
Okay, don't question it. Again, look at his arm.
How are you feeling, Alfie?
I promise I'm looking, okay?
Tall.
Fair enough. How's your throat?
It's alright. Leto finished up this necklace that lets me talk, so that's
Excellent.
good.
I'm glad. That project.
carrot?
A carrot? Sure. Is the carrot also giant?
Choose odds or evens.
Even.
Tiny carrot in hand. Alright. You're gonna grow. Full height. 5 minutes.
Oh dear. I now also feel tall. But anyway, as I was saying, that project I approached you about in the Shimmering Nothing, when we return there, we should be good to proceed.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Mhm.
We've got to set up a meeting with them and Malin anyways, so
Mhm.
you know, going back there will be good for that too.
Yes.
Only a favor to a powerful elven noble with high ambitions could ever go wrong.
Just remind me of the specifics when we get closer to it.
Of course. There's no rush.
Oh wait, hold on. I only have like one chance to do this.
Oh.
So you took one of the growth carrots?
I did. Alfie.
Why?
Well, Alfie gave me a carrot. I ate it.
Again, why?
I was slightly hungry. I mean, I don't know why she gave me a carrot that made me giant, but here we are.
Probably just to make Leto feel more insecure about his height.
I see.
And fear of heights.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna keep playing vegetable roulette, Alfie?
Do you want to?
I'm concerned. No, I don't know. I kind of don't want to lose, like, I don't know.
Carrot. Want a
But
carrot?
I don't know if I become a giant or short. What if I break something?
You'll be fine. Just watch out around you.
Yeah. Let's watch your step.
But what if I hurt someone?
Then don't. Just don't.
Maybe you should
Just
give it to the
watch
person who's
yourself.
more of an alchemist. You know, I'm not much of an alchemist type.
Don't you palm this off on me.
Oh, come on, Asado. Trying
I've
alchemical.
never seen Asato look so disappointed before.
Trying alchemical creations is part of being a good alchemist. You know that.
I've
Exactly, and I'm not an
the
alchemist,
apple.
so...
Yeah, that's true. You did.
Mm.
But this
Huh,
is a
let's
carrot.
try one. Who knows? You'll finally be able to be tall if it works out that way.
Why would I be upset about my height?
Listen,
this
when
is
you're
hurting my
that
neck.
tall, you feel powerful.
What did you want to give to them instead? You want to feel taller?
I can stop trying to pawn this off on me.
Not doing it. You can't make me. You can't make me. You can't make me. I'm not.
Snow,
No.
come on, try it. Try it. Come on, we're soul magic.
Nope.
buddies. Just try it.
Just because of soul magic buddies doesn't mean anything.
Do you not care for me? Do you not want to participate in fun shenanigans with me?
No, of course I do.
I believe the young ones call this gaslighting.
Truly guilty.
Yes, it would seem so.
Odds or evens?
Odds. Am I going to become small?
Shrink. I don't want it. All the way, 5 minutes. Have fun.
Oh my goodness.
I can't tell which one's which. They're just carrots.
Hi.
Hi, Sato.
This is what happens when you try to pawn this shit off on me.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, they should still be able to fly, I think. Yeah.
What did you do?
Carrot.
I thought the carrot
I
would make
was
you
peer
bigger.
pressured.
So one type of carrot makes you bigger, the other type shrinks you, but they both just look like carrots, so you don't really know until you find out.
Wow, you were tiny.
Remember the apples? The same shit.
I remember the apples.
Now.
The apples did both.
You know, I caught myself before I was going to say something I'm gonna regret, so I'm just gonna leave.
Hey, leave her alone, leave her alone. Pat. Leave her alone.
Snow the truth off.
Yes. Is that racist?
What?
Yours should probably be wearing off soon.
Yes, I think so.
The more she flies around, the more it's going to chase her. It's kind of like a ball. It's like when you throw a ball. Don't call it.
No, we're not talking. Nope.
What? Oh. No?
Next stopper.
Oh, okay. So the other day, I was looking at an elephant, and I was like, no, not in the hood. Is that a hood? Over there. And I was thinking about like.
Hood, I'm pretty sure that's the neighborhood.
Yeah, the pickle foot. Thank you, Float. Yeah. I gave Leto one of those in here.
Oh no. All good?
And then there's the onions that let you walk through walls.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, check this out. Very cool.
People still growing and shrinking.
Oh dear.
Stop eating alchemical items, God.
Sato,
It doesn't-
your spear just clocked me in the face.
Shame.
It
Be
doesn't.
careful.
Some of us with larger weapons can't help it.
Yeah, it doesn't let you go through people, but you can go through solid objects, and it lasts for like a minute. So
That is
don't
actually
get caught inside
incredibly
something.
valuable.
Also, potentially very dangerous if you're not careful.
Yes, well, we should get stuck, but
I also think I only have one left, so I'll pick some more up next time we're there.
Jay, before you start eating random alchemical ingredients, might I remind you about the glasses?
They're
Please do
not
not start
alchemical
eating
ingredients,
stuff.
they're enchanted vegetables and fruits.
That is still bad. Do not eat those randomly.
There is a difference, yes.
I'm not stupid. Completely.
I was going to say debatable. Yeah.
Next time you want glasses, ask me. I'm sure I can help you find a pair that are not evil, or cursed, or whatever.
Wrong.
Give me a break.
What should I break?
Please don't break anything.
You just asked me to give you a break.
I can't.
Okay. Do not be ashamed. We will only make fun of you for the rest of the day.
Yeah, thanks. Please stop.
Okay.
It's
Anyway, I had a.
it's all
I'd say I
right.
had a good reason for it.
These things happen. You know, there's a reason I have the skills I do. You're not exactly the first person I've had to help out of a bind.
I'd love to explain, but I really can't. I'm sorry.
That is fine. You do not need to explain if you do not want to.
Is it that you don't want to
All I'll say
explain,
is this-
or that you can't?
Not that I can't, it's more that I shouldn't.
Okay, understood.
To respect the privacy of someone else.
Okay, that is understandable.
Yeah. I did something stupid. Whenever I see something particularly shiny or interesting looking, some of my instincts tend to take over. Because the fucking horns and tail dragonkin, we tend to hoard things, if you weren't aware. And sometimes I just can't control that. Right? My religion revolves around trying to give things to people. But sometimes the instincts tend to go in the other way.
Right.
And so sometimes I just do stupid things like hyperfixating on coins or shiny things, but so I'm sorry about causing that whole situation. I just lost control of myself for a moment, but I will endeavor not to in the future.
Well, sounds like you've learned a valuable lesson then.
Yes. There is more to the story, but that more to the story is something that I can't disclose because respecting someone else's privacy.
Understood.
Yes. If you do need my help with anything, I can be discreet.
Yeah, one of the shrinking
I'm so
carrots.
sorry. This was Aelfe's doing, but they were chasing me around when I was small, so.
Oh, he turned my dog, Tiny.
It is so itty-bitty.
It won't be long, for long. It's only
It's
5
chihuahua
minutes.
sized.
What is the chihuahua?
I don't know.
Turned my big fluffy dog into a rat.
I'm sorry.
I'll park you to the
That's
side.
what you get for harassing people.
Good luck.
Oh, it's the consequences of your actions.
I'm just going to be quiet because yesterday a few of us. Do you know about Alfie?
Well, I know many things about Elphil. What about her specifically?
Alfie's specialties.
Yes, I do.
A few of us, including Alfie, went to Rivendell to get. Just yesterday, went to Rivendell to get some information to hopefully try to break a curse. Not on myself or Alfie, but on another person from the Kalypsia.
I see.
Essentially, we're just trying to get information about how to break hexes.
Right.
I know from what you were saying, a lot of this is probably a bit beyond what your spell can do. But I figured...
It's hard to say without knowing the spell in particular. Hex magic is not unbreakable, it's just complicated.
In this case, I think it's quite heavily bonded with the person.
I see. There have been cases where, depending on the nature of the hex, removing it can be more harmful than leaving it in place, but I don't know what the circumstances are, I suppose.
I shouldn't disclose the circumstances.
What I would suggest is that whoever it is that you're speaking about, if you could tell them about my abilities and then ask them if they want to, they can come to me.
Yeah.
And I can be discreet.
That was the plan.
I can be discreet if that's what they like.
Yeah. Thank you for that. I'll let them know.
All right.
I'm sorry for being so awkward.
It's all right. I understand it was a little embarrassing, but it's... You know, being an alchemist, it takes a very long time learning alchemy before you can produce anything that does anything at all. So you have to produce... Yeah. So it's a profession of professional failure until you get good enough to succeed. So, believe me, I know embarrassment in my time. Those carrots were not the first time I've ingested something with humorous effects. Let's put it that way.
Right. Anyway.
Another ability that maybe would make this person feel more inclined to seek out my help that I possess is I can form a soul contract with somebody where the terms are laid out between me and another individual, and then we are magically bound to carry out that contract as stipulated. So if they really don't want someone else to know, I can be magically bound to keep the secret. Similar to the magic used in Rivendell when the group went down to the library. That is something that I can do.
I'll let them know, but I get the feeling they won't be a fan of that.
It's just an option. I mentioned it for their comfort, not as a requirement.
I'll let them know.
Okay. All right.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome. And you've been clean of blackburn symptoms, have you?
Thankfully, yes.
It's good.
I've definitely been bitten a couple. Why is my legs? I've been bitten a couple of times. My leg was bitten by one of the wolf head things when we were opening the portal, and I helped Coil move over here. But surprisingly, I've been pretty clean of any symptoms.
That's good. I'm glad. If you do run into any, seek out me or Asato, and we'll get you sorted.
Of course. Thank you.
That's what we're here for. All right. Well, I will leave you be. Sorry to intrude on your personal situations.
No, that's all right. You're not intruding on me. It's fine.
All right.
Just being careful about intruding on someone else's personal situation.
Understood.
Okay. Take care of yourself, and good fortune to you.
You as well. Right behind you. Sorry, I'm trying not to startle you since you're on the edge there.
Hi.
Hi. Pending for your thoughts? You seem pensive.
No, just, I guess, still bearing with the intensity of what happened.
Yeah.
And, just... recovering.
Are you in any pain?
No.
Okay.
Any pain that I have is slight soreness, but it's fine.
Okay. Well, if you do have any, I can help you with that, or if you have difficulty sleeping, which can sometimes happen after traumatic events. So I can give you something for that if you want.
Thank you. I'll be sure to ask if that does become a problem.
I'm happy to help.
Same here.
Can you tell me about what happened in there, in the spirit realm?
Well, from what I can remember, we faced a lot of things in there. Floating wolf heads, dryads, tree ints.
Yes, we had those come through the
some
portal.
Weird. Yeah. Some weird tentacle blue monster thing. I don't really know what it was.
Right.
It was the reason why those weird wolf heads were appearing.
I see. Some sort of...
Yeah, that was something.
Sounds almost like a spirit. I don't know. But I don't know.
Whatever it was, it sounded like it was in pain.
Well, it might.
The
might have been suffering
dryads.
blackburn. Maybe.
Yeah. A lot of the miscreants and dryads and spirits were crying out for help.
Yeah.
So yeah, that wasn't fun.
No, I can't imagine.
And we found some of the we found a shrine maiden, I think is what they're called, and and some 2 other kitsune as well. We saved them from the tentacle spirit thing.
Oh, that's good.
And then we stopped at this area completely just destroyed by Blackburn. There was nothing, it's just complete black. All the greenery was just dead and decaying. No sign of life other than some things that were black burned.
Horrific.
It's probably the only thing that could survive in that place. And then there was this big building that we entered into. It was barren for the most part, but we faced off against more of those Blackburn monsters and stuff. And then we started seeing people. Or well, it was the same person, but like I don't know how to word it. He was like he cough-peed himself.
I see.
Because he was completely glowing blue. And there was multiple of him. They were just watching us and clapping.
Clapping. That's strange.
Thinking of it now, it probably was just them taunting us, but at the time I thought it was them congratulating us and getting that far. That was going to be something good. But no, we find out that little butterfly, the Toffee, apparently has had it with her for a while. Turned out to be something this Desmond guy is apparently related with. Because, same butterfly turned into this big, giant bug. And then, himself, the Desmond guy, and his clones and the bug started attacking us. And, well, that's...
Sorry, you lost your eye.
That's how all that happened. But yeah, it hurt a lot, but hey, we're still here.
You are.
And we got the flower.
You did.
And thank you for all the work you did on making the antidote.
Not at all. It's my job.
Just doing the right thing, right?
Yeah, just doing the right thing. You know, and part of it is I'm concerned about the Blackburn and Kashin as well, in case it proves to be resistant to the regular cure as well. We'll need Hinude's help to provide more.
Yeah. I hope so. Yeah, that's about it.
And Yohatsu was on that mission with you, correct? The Birdman?
Yes.
Can you tell me anything about him? He seems to be missing some of his memories.
I sadly didn't get the chance to really know him all that personally. But yeah, it seems he has forgotten a lot about himself and stuff. And for whatever reason, they just beat him in the streets.
Yeah. I can't claim to understand their culture, but well, my heart goes out to him anyway. He was grievously injured,
I don't really know much
fighting
about
by our
that.
side.
Apparently he's been dishonored, but that's about as much as I know.
Yeah, same. From what I understand, Hinode nobility do not tolerate failure very well. So, I would imagine something in his past happened where he, well, had a duty he couldn't fulfill or something. It's hard to say. It's not a mindset I can understand. As an alchemist, the way you get good as an alchemist is by failing for a very long time before you learn how to create something which actually does anything at all. And even then, your initial creations are usually failures in their own right. They just, do something silly or harmful, but so I don't understand this aversion to failure. It's made me who I am and has given me the ability to help Hinode and all of its people.
Yeah, I don't get it either. I've just been told time and time again that's just how some people are. Still doesn't make me understand it anymore, but
I encourage Yohatsu to return with us to the Shimmering Nothing. I hope he'll take us up on that, because I think he'd be better off there or on the Kalypsia than he would be here.
I hope so too. But we'll get there.
Yeah.
I don't plan on giving up anytime soon.
No.
Sure, losing an eye is a bit weird. Kind of just blank over here. But I'm sure I'll manage.
I'm sure you'll adapt. It may take some time.
That's the word. Yeah. Probably need a cool eye patch.
You should talk to Leto. Maybe you can get an enchanted eye patch.
Oh. Wait, really?
I mean, he enchants things, so yeah. I don't know what it would do, but that's worth a shot.
I'll ask him about that. Never thought of an enchanted eye patch.
Yeah. It seems like we're going to be butting heads with either Bane time and again. I don't know. I wish we knew what they were really after.
Asada said he has some theories that Alwyn is possibly working with them. Or their points of view just align with each other, so they're not really doing anything to stop them.
Yes, they do. They're not fond of magic there. They have publicly denounced Etherbane, but that doesn't really mean anything. It's just politics. Tell me, Ethan, do you have any magic that you can use?
No. I actually can't use magic.
No, again, not at all.
Nope. No mana either. That's why Blackburn hasn't affected me, apparently.
That does make sense. Well, if you ever wanted to learn alchemy, it doesn't require any mana, and I'd be happy to show you the ropes.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll make some time at some point.
Right. So is it like just potion making stuff, or is it like a lot deeper than that?
Yeah, it's a lot deeper than that. You can also make poisons. Poisons are actually easier to make. In fact, usually when you're trying to make potions, your first few attempts end up being poisons. But you know, that's why you don't. That's why you have someone help you and don't just drink everything off the bat.
Right. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, but like anything else, you start off slow and build your skills over time.
Yeah. I'm used to that.
But as you've seen with Etherbane specifically, how dangerous somebody without magic but a knowledge of alchemy can be. So maybe it'll give you the edge at some point in the future.
Do you think there's a way we could make a potion that just, I don't know, counters invisibility?
The problem is, how do you give it to someone or like afflict someone with it before you know they're there if they're invisible? Because making a substance which gets rid of an invisibility effect isn't all that difficult. In fact, you can do that with anything which just sort of sparkles, but you don't know where to put it. That's the problem.
I was gonna say just make like a potion that you could throw and like, but yeah, that probably is a lot easier said than done.
Yes, and I would recommend, so if I knew where someone who was going to be invisible was, and I could throw something at them, and they were my enemy, I would choose something like a sleep potion rather than something that just makes them visible. because they may still be invisible, but they're asleep and vulnerable.
Hmm.
And I've made sleep potions intended to be thrown at a target before, specifically to help calm down enraged individuals. But we used them in the mountains against that Etherbane commander that we captured. And that's how we took him without killing him.
Right. Probably gonna need to get a lot of new upgrades these coming days.
Mm-hmm.
My armor isn't really doing the best right now. Neither is my sword.
Probably.
That's why I'm partially wearing all this.
Another thing that I could perhaps help you with, even if it's just to repair your old gear or make you something new. Something a little better.
I'll be sure to talk to him at some point.
I know he can be a bit overbearing sometimes, but he does good work.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. There's a lot of good people in the Kalypsia.
Found out what a womanizer is today.
Yes. Well, it may be that too, but to each their own, I guess. Who am I to judge?
Why did you come to the Kalypsia, Johan?
To see the world. I didn't have the dream so many people did. I was in Melisante running my alchemy shop in Kalypsia. That was their first stop. And I had the funds. I had other people that could run my shop while I was away. So I decided I would take the opportunity to see the world. Because I had never really left Kashin before. Hello.
Hi, Ollie.
But how about yourself? Why did you join?
Well, I'm one of the people that actually got the dream. Thought for a while that was just me that had it until I actually caught up to the Kalypsia.
Right.
Funny enough, I was supposed to be on it a lot sooner, but I missed my stop.
Ah, I see. Well, good
And
thing
I missed the next one. And then as soon as I found the Kalypsia and got on, there was a mishap with my ticket, so I was held under deck for a little while. It's just a whole thing.
I see, yes. Sounds complicated.
Yeah. I'm not really known for my good luck. Well, I don't think that's the only reason. Also to see the world like you. Always read books about adventure, heroes, knights, going off to see the big wide world and fight awesome things, gain awesome treasures, all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure your luck will turn around at some point.
Yeah. Here's hoping. How many times have you done that today?
Yeah, twice to me alone.
It's like 7 times.
Thereabouts, I guess.
I always fall for that trick.
Well.
The kids back in my town in Kashin used to always do that to me when I was there.
I see the trick coming, but it's funner to fall for it, in my opinion. My potion? You want a potion? Here. It's a healing potion. The yellow ones are stamina potions, the blue ones are mana potions, and the purple one is a cure for blackburn. Just in case I run into someone who needs it. Thank you.
Not the prettiest looking color for antidote.
No, but it does the job. So, what more can we ask? I mean, I could change the color, but it's not important. Pleats. Yeah, pleated pants. Try to change it up every now and then. What, do I not look ready for adventure?
No, I'd say you are. I mean, heck, you got like a... what is that? A sword and staff combo?
Yeah, I have. It's my casting foci. So I will occasionally use it to block weapons because it is made out of steel. But,
sweet.
Yeah. I'm not anywhere close to the most proficient warrior on the ship, though. I just am a guy who happens to own a sword. Why?
Yeah, it's a bit tricky putting a sword on your back.
It is. I don't know why I keep it there.
I usually keep mine on my waist.
Yes. Well, I have this
Yeah,
bandolier
my
that
mom
makes
taught
it
me it's
a
always
little
faster
tricky.
to keep it there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be a little...
And my primary role is usually support rather than upfront combat.
Maybe down here somewhere, like at the back of the waist.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I can move the bandolier to the other side. Down there.
Yeah, that could work.
Wonder if I could make something, or if Leto could make me something which, if there was some sort of enchantment where you could stow it more easily, and then it would be easier to put on the bag if it was smaller, and then maybe grew to the size I needed after it was drawn. That would be a neat enchantment. I wonder if that's possible.
That'd be pretty cool to have.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I hate vistas.
Hello? How are you, Citros?
I'm doing fine. So, anything new?
Not really. Just
No, not really.
Just having a talk. Anything going on in the city?
No. Most people are heading to bed or having private conversations.
I'm gonna head to the onsen while I still can. I promised Elfe I'd go check that out by the end of the day.
Yeah, it might help
You're
your
welcome to
wounds.
join me if
Forget
you want.
I might do
we're going
that.
back to a shimmering. Okay.
Yes. Cedros, you're the closest thing we've got to a Kalypsia official around here.
I guess.
Is there, you know Yohatsu? The, Crow Man? Yohatsu? Miyamoto Yohatsu?
Yes.
Is there any way we could arrange for transport, or, well, for his passage on the Kalypsia? I've convinced him to come back to the Shimmering Nothing with us, because it's better than leaving him here.
I mean, they have a ticket, so they can abort when they want, but if it's we need people to transport him, we could either do it ourselves or I could get a sentinels.
Okay, he seems to be having some memory issues, so I guess even if he had a ticket, he may not remember that that's the case.
Okay.
So.
Okay,
Yeah, keeping him here is probably not a good thing, considering what happened to him the other day.
yeah, no.
He seems like, pardon me, seems like a fellow that needs a hand to help him up at this time.
Okay, I will see it arranged.
Thank you.
I will at least transport him to the Shimmering for now. As the ship is not yet ready.
Right.
We wouldn't want an amnesiac man wandering constructions.
True. And he needs better medical attention than he got here.
Yeah.
Alright. So, onsen?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. My body is aching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you get looked at today?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just mostly sore is all.
Wounds take a while to heal. Oh, you've got me
I'm getting
going.
tired.
Sorry?
Oh no, it's contagious.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's all right.
At first I was Blackburn contagious. No, I'm just yawning contagious.
Mm.
I'm not immune to yawning, unfortunately.
Not having any mana, you are immune to a surprising amount of bullshit.
What? Who, me?
Well, Blackburn to begin with, you are immune to the Opesa. You know, the white powder that stop you from using your magic.
Yeah.
Did the mana stamp did anything to you?
No, I never felt anything.
There you go.
Good
That
for
wasn't.
you.
That was until it, well, you know, exploded in the
Right.
the big wave of air. Yeah, it did kind of blow everyone back and shift the ship to the side a little. It was a pretty big explosion.
Ah, okay, yeah, no, we didn't feel the same thing then.
Yeah, no, I wasn't feeling whatever you guys were feeling.
Having like the sensation that half of your soul got ripped off.
Yeah, no, I wasn't feeling that.
News flyers.
Oh yeah, we have a new surname for people of Kalypsia. The Storm Chasers.
Oh.
Huh.
That's kinda cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're the Storm Chasers.
Yeah.
And then there's that stuff at the top.
Yeah. More politics.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a letter to my mentor to see if he knows more about this bullshit.
Yeah.
Elijah is supposed to do the same with his family, so we shall see what came of it. And else. Oh. More people here. Maybe everyone knows about the Valino side of story. Maybe, I don't know. guess we're going to the cascade.
What is $1?
$1.
I don't. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Anyway, yeah, we'll ask like the noble representative of the Empress to pay us. And then we'll get the new gear.
Am I interrupting?
No, I mean, we're just bad.
Mind if we
You didn't
set
want
up
to get
here?
in the hot spring, but I did, so.
So, how you guys holding up?
Good. I was stuck in my research during the whole thing, so I ended up as embarrassing as it says, oversleeping.
So, I think this is many people, and I think I'm gonna get up and I'll talk with you later, Finch.
Sorry.
Just gonna get up and not look this way.
Sorry to make you uncomfortable.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just didn't.
Is it the eye?
It's okay, Snow.
No, I think she's concerned about something else.
No, it's not that. It's the fact that there's 4 shirtless guys in front of her.
I see.
Oh. Right.
I think she's more concerned about the fact that she can see a lot of six-packs around.
Probably should make sure that she's alright, but I'll do it in a little bit. I'm about done soaking. Honest from the time. Listen, I'm pretty sure it's a fucking closed secret at this point. Or open secret at this point. But, if you don't know, don't worry about it. Anyways, you look like shit. I assume you look worse before today. How are your wounds healing?
Well, the bleeding stopped, but as you could probably see, it's left a bit of a mark.
Yeah. Just be careful. That's really it. I did read somewhere that hot springs can help with healing, so not a bad idea to do what Sed's doing and just full body soak, essentially.
You know what?
Not a bad idea. Though it might sting a little bit at first, but though the wounds have already closed and so long bleeding, it should be fine. It should be fine, hopefully. I don't know. I only know surface level medical knowledge because of what I read.
Wow.
So, there's that. Just relax. Though it is getting dark, I should probably try to find a lantern or something before it gets fully dark.
Oh, right. You
Here's
have
my-
difficulty seeing.
Yeah,
him.
can't
see when it's like really
Yep.
dark.
Yep, can't see in the dark. It really sucks. But it's fine.
We'll try to keep night vision potions in stock for you.
Those always help. It's always... God. Stretch out the wings. Just make sure that you just keep on resting while you're still recovering, though, okay? No hard training until afterwards.
No promises.
I know.
When he's healed up, we're gonna beat each other up. Gonna have this fucking duel.
A duel?
Man, that was the first conversation we had, huh?
It's funny, I don't have to do any effort to stay at the surface because I can just press on the bottom with my tail.
I still have to fail Elijah as well.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah. Can see nothing. Feels weird. I can still move the eyelid, but it's like I can't see. It's fine now. It's just a weird feeling.
And I assume you got healed by it normally, but like, do we have anyone that does necrotic healing?
Like to heal someone with necrotic?
Yeah, necromancy.
Isn't that like a bad thing? I thought necromancy was like really, really super illegal.
I don't believe so. It's
It
not.
is a school of magic, depending on how you use it, but it's illegal, I guess.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure they're able to like heal the flesh in a different way than divine magic.
I see. Can't say I'm familiar with that process.
Make a difference?
Maybe.
I mean, this is from what I read.
My mom has divine magic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You probably know this already, Seth, but she used to be a combat medic.
You told me? I don't remember.
It was a while ago now, but yeah, she used to be a combat medic for Kashin. For the army of Kashin.
She's still alive?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Takes a lot of bravery to be a combat medic.
Yeah.
Next time we go to Kashin, we're gonna go and say hi to her.
I hope so. I think you got along with her. I think she gets along with a lot of people. She's really nice.
I don't remember what my parents were like. Me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I didn't grow up with them, so I don't have particular attachment.
Mm-hmm.
You had Jailer, right? And your master.
Mm-hmm. She's like a sister to me.
Hmm.
That reminds me. When we are back, when we are going to Solasta,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need a team.
Oh?
Basically, in the slums, how it works is there is some gangs that like to go around on the order of noble to get people to sell as slaves. And when I was there, I could like get in their way, but I'm sure since I'm not here, they pulled some bullshit already. So I'm gonna need a small squad to pay a small visit to said gangs.
Sure. I'll help.
Let's go.
Didn't even really need to ask.
Perfect.
I mean, I'd say I'm happy to help, but you honestly should probably find someone, well, with better combat abilities than me.
Yeah, it's mostly gonna be brawl, but I know them, but not do like this talk.
Well, if you need supplies, let me know.
I haven't wanted to do a good brawl.
Plus, it should be easy, bro. They're just street level thugs. Not like fucking trained soldiers.
Fanatics. I'd fought bandits before Aetherbane, but bandits run when they're outnumbered or start to lose. Aetherbane just doesn't.
Fuck Aetherbane.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna go back to the inn to rest a bit before going back to the shimmering.
Alright, have a good night, Cedrus. And remember what I said about Yohatsu.
Yep. When I go back to the shimmering, I'm gonna get a couple. I'm gonna go back to this Kalypsia, get a couple sentinels, and fetch.
Yes.
She decided to get up.
Janssen didn't want you to leave.
Exactly. Almost fell. See you later at the Shimmery.
Yes. See you then.
See ya.
I'm sure it must be disorienting.
Yeah, a little. You know, going from having a normal area of view, I guess, to just only seeing about half. Oh well.
Well, at least you're not an archer.
Yeah, I've been told. It probably would have sucked if I was an archer.
Yes. No depth perception. It'd be very hard to hit anything.
That Desmond guy sucked.
Yeah, sounds like. Is he... Did you kill him? Did he get away?
Well, he kind of just turned back into a glowing ball at the end when we dealt enough damage to him, and then the Feyre, the shade that's around Chloe all the time.
Right.
She stabbed it with her scythe. And it seems to have done something, so I think he is.
Right.
Ethervein hates magic, and yet they have like two, or well, I guess one, back to one people with magic working with them.
Yeah.
The only thing Desmond really gave us is that him working with them was going to get him something that he wanted. Can't remember much else.
Yeah. It's hard to imagine anyone with magic willing to work with Etherbane, but they must have some bargaining chip. Either that or they're just brainwashed, I don't know. I mean, from what I understand, they have a chronomancer, which is extremely rare, thought to be borderline extinct magic. It's very advanced. And why would someone like that work with them? I don't know.
get it. That's too much brain power for me.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go one last little walk around before heading back to my
All right.
room and getting ready for the heading out tomorrow.
You have a good night, and I'll see you back in the Shimmering Nothing.
I'll see you later, yo. Always try to